Alright, so here we are, day 2. We just met Eric, which was sick. I'll maybe put a picture up here. Honestly, you know when you're always like, oh, why are people like so like fangirly when they meet people that they like are fans of, you know?
And Jacob is one that's like,
I
don't like
I would so be cool. I was a little bit fangirly, not gonna lie. My words were not quite coming out straight. But that's okay. That's okay. So maybe I'm just used to meeting famous magicians over a computer screen, so it's a little bit more intimidating.
to actually do it in person.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess what we're going to do now is give you a little tour of the dealer's room. Hopefully everyone will be willing to show off their stuff, and we can give you kind of our reactions. Probably going to end up spending a bunch of money on all the gimmicks and stuff. It's pretty busy right now because there's no shows going on, so it might have been better to catch it at a different time, but here we are. Alright, we're here with, I love these mats. I heard they're the best in Magic.
They are.
So, yeah.
I think so. So this is Patrick's mats. We have 3 different types of material. We have our upholstery velvet. It's called plush. This is our spectrum material. It's got kind of a cool look to it, and it's very cushy. That's called spectrum. And our original material is Velcro friendly, and that's good for restaurants because it cleans really well. Our other cool option is all the mats have the option to be folded.
Nice.
Except it doesn't work with the original material. It works with the plush and the spectrum.
That makes sense.
And for larger mats, this is 17 by 26. Comes in a tri-fold. So you can get them folding or non-folding.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Ben.
You can get your name embroidered on the mat. Either the folding mats, we put them on the side, or you have your logo on it. And we do it all, and just come to the website. And that's our website down here.
I'll link it in the video. Perfect. Well, here we are with Harriet. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yes.
She just told us the story of this really cool stall that she has here, and I think Nadia's gonna model some of the stuff.
I'll put it on my thumb.
Yeah, so this is like an emery that helps you clip coins, basically. And Harriet was just telling us that they're the only ones that make it. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice little claim to fame. And then this is for like doing ring routines. So
It's this side.
as you can see, it's deceptive.
Right. Oh, there we go.
So it unclips here, and then you also have this really cool ring that just works with a magnet, basically. So yeah, this is some pretty awesome stuff. Yeah,
This one, do you know Todd Carr? Todd Carr designed this.
that's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It cost you that?
And this is the website, so if you're interested, it's bjwmagicjewelers.com. Really cool stuff. Alright, I'm here with Jeff. Good to see him. Yeah,
Couple coins. I'm gonna take out my mask. Yeah,
It's good to see him in person. He's going to show us a little routine using some of his cool stuff.
With a silver coin. This is not the interesting coin. The interesting coin is here in my pocket. So down in the pocket, there it is. Got the old copper coin. Once the copper coin goes into the hand, comes out silver, which makes the coin the copper. The copper coin is in the hand. My lines here. Now, what's most interesting is I told you that the interesting coin was the copper one. So once they rub together, they can both turn copper. It's just like that. Actually, it can go the other way. They can both turn silver. But you guys know the truth that I've actually got a silver and a copper coin. So, Nadia, can you help me out here?
Yeah.
So I've got 2 coins of wood. Check out my hand like this. Place that in your hand, and then close your hand and turn it over lightly, just like this. I'm gonna reach in. I'm gonna get just 1 coin. Just this one here. That's fine. Okay. Just this one right here. Okay. Actually, I messed up. How much? What we got? No, okay, the silver's fine, that's fine. At least the silver here. Watch. 1, 2, and I got the copper one here. Look in your hand. Oh, gosh.
It's actually so good. It's good even if I saw the gimmick. No,
You're learning to talk like a magician now.
Even if we expose and taught you how it's done before we perform, it's still good.
I like it.
Yo, so
so
it looked that good, don't it? So, yeah.
Yeah. it's so cool to be here because I love Jeff's stuff, but it's nice to actually feel it in your hands because you can feel like what we were talking about on the podcast. Like the weight is just like perfect.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
this is the new square Keto box, so you can check it out there.
Feel how nice that feels, man. It's like about heavy metal stuff that is just
Satisfying.
so satisfying.
Yeah.
I think it's because they're in like so many stores. When you pick stuff like this up, it's like fake. You know what I mean?
disappointing.
So when you feel it, and it feels really like, oh.
The only way I can mention could be like show that to people.
Yeah.
We have to trust the reviews, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Like you have to trust. You don't want to be the first lemming. It's like,
Yeah.
let me wait till the reviews come in.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Well, thanks. I mean, obviously, I've already promoted Jeff's stuff, but head over to Copeland Coins. I would really, I'd recommend these. These are freaking gorgeous. I might pick a few off myself, actually. Okay.
Tank more houses.
Tank more houses. Good.
So I've got a packet of 13 cards.
Hey.
Okay. No duplicates, just 13 cards. Now, we as humans find ourselves attracted to some faces and not so much so others, yes?
Yeah.
I want you to feel an attraction to one of the 13 cards. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I want you to do is to throw just your card a kiss.
Throw my card a kiss.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tony!
We'll talk later.
Okay.
All right. I blush. What was your card?
It was the queen.
The queen.
Yes.
Yeah. Not the king, but the queen.
Yes.
Are you a good shot?
A good shot.
A good shot.
Depends on the day, but yeah, I guess so.
Well, I would say you're a pretty darn good shot.
Nice.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, that's cool.
What I liked about it, it's reset and ready to go again. And they can pick any card.
So, this vlog's mostly about just like showing you guys like the stalls and everything, but I did have to vlog this moment first because I'm finally eating salad after like 3 days of a hiatus, and second because we met the one person that actually knows who we are here at Magifest. What are the chances? We were taking out for food. Thoughts on the last bit of the show. There was a really cool talk by Andy. Andy Gladwin gave a really cool talk, which was nice. It was kind of crazy because he talked about like piracy. Actually, I won't go into it too much on that, but he talked about a lot of stuff that I think is really compelling in the industry. So yeah, anyway, this is just a little brief shout out to myself in the middle of this, and I guess we'll take you back to the shops, the stalls now, whatever it's. What's it called? The room?
Dealer's room?
The dealer's room. There we go.
New York.
How was that?
It was interesting.
We're going to go through the cards and I'm going to ask you to simply touch one of the
Like a
cards.
business meeting and a picnic or something?
Yeah, Joel.
Want the ace?
Yeah, this place. Yeah.
Oh, pull it
Two
out.
of our friends, and Tony's mentor to them dramatic.
That wasn't fair. I knew what card that you were going to take.
John Ford?
Are going to be the next presidents.
Right.
And so we had to go.
See, it's that mentalism stuff again.
Yeah, technically.
Stop doing it to me. Stop doing it.
That's true.
It is a variation of the classic force, except without the push-pull, the feed. I've devised a technique where it's almost like a cloak of invisibility.
This is a really cool thing that I forgot to show you yesterday. I mean, it's a little thing, but I don't know, just kind of fun. Magifest, they give you this cool kind of deck of cards that you can already see I've got a bit of use out of, doing a bit of performances and jamming with people. And if you're like me, you get a cool card in here from Eric Jones. If you want to know the vibe of Magifest, this is it.
Collection of tricks that I created for this, and everyone has a little story behind it. Before we start, by the way, I don't do many TV shows and stuff. I did for us not too long ago, 2 years ago. And it's funny in the comments, everybody thinks that it's a stooge since
with Daniel. We're just having a little bit of a jam session, and he's got some cool stuff to show us. So we're excited.
So I'm going to give you my whole routine.
I'm ready.
Growing up, I wasn't allowed to watch rated R movies, but every now and then there was one that was so good, I just had to see it. When that happened, television did an amazing thing for us. They took a rated R movie, cleaned it up to about PG-13 and put it back on TV, a TV version. And when that happened, my VCR was ready to record, so that I could have the TV version of a rated R movie on video cassette. A lot of you younger people won't understand that, but those of you my age, you probably did the same. Well, there was one movie I did this to that changed my life forever, and that movie was The Matrix. Have any of you seen The Matrix?
Great movie. Yes.
Well, there's a scene in The Matrix where Neo goes in to meet with the Oracle, and he walks into the room. There's someone over here floating a bunch of objects up in the air. Another person over here doing something with chess. But the one who changed my life forever was the boy who had the spoons laid out in front of him. And he held up the spoon and said, "There is no spoon." And I watched. He bent forwards and backwards, to the left and to the right, and it twisted. It was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. So I paused the VCR and I ran to the kitchen to grab some spoons. They were all dirty, so instead, I grabbed a fork. I ran out in front of the TV, sat down, began to focus and press play to listen to the instructions. As he said, "Do not try to bend the spoon. That's impossible. Instead, only try to realize the truth. There is no spoon." And with that, I began to focus. I tried turning it around, turning it back, but I got frustrated when nothing was happening. I started shaking it, and that's when it clicked, and I could just feel it as it just started to bend.
What I do is I bring it up to my eyesight, and I just barely peek.
There we go. When that happened, I got so excited. I wanted to see what else I could do. I found out I didn't even have to hold it. Do you want to try? Here, I'll come over to you.
So then I
Take it in your hand. Give it a little rub right there.
in my mind, I think
This hand right here.
Okay.
And give it a little rub. You'll feel it start to heat up and start to bend in your hand. Rub a little faster, a little faster, a little faster. You see that bending?
Yes.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Let's go and take a look. You got a pretty good bend. What's crazy is if I take it like this, swing it over my shoulder, and just... Should we leave it like this, or should we keep going?
Keep going.
Keep going? All right. I'm going to come over here. I want to straighten the fork back out, and I want you to go ahead and hold your hand out for me, just like so. Because I realized if I took the fork, placed it in my hand, closed my fingers around it, held it nice and loose, and gave it a little twist. Do you feel that twisting in there?
So what I do is,
Isn't that a crazy feeling?
so I count by tens.
Go ahead and open your hand.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That stem is now twisted. Try and untwist that.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Really try.
I
That
can't.
fork will never be straight again. Kind of like me. Now, full disclosure, I have no clue how this works. I just take it, give it a wave, snap my fingers. It goes crazy. I woke up after a bad dream one morning. My whole silverware looked like this. Yeah, I got grounded that time. But what's crazy is how sturdy it is. Like, really try and bend it.
You exhaust all the cards.
I want, like, really, serious. As hard as you can. Try and bend
I
that.
looked at your name, see how many letters they have. I should have used
I mean, that doesn't want to bend.
all 5. I was like,
But if we focus just right, it becomes like putty and we can take it and just wrap it up. Just like so. Now we've got a cool souvenir. Unless, you want to see if we take it even farther?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, let's try with these tines. Tines are a little bit harder. But if we focus, we can actually put a little twist right there in the tines. Now this one's actually the hardest one. But we're going to say the magic word, which today is magic, because great things happen when you say
Magic.
perfect, and just like that. Put a nice little twist. To that fork. And now you've got a great souvenir. Now souvenirs are great because they help us remember things. So every time you look at that, Don't just remember what I was able to do. Remember what's special that you're able to do. Follow me on TikTok, DS Connects, and Instagram, DS Connects.